give a very, very warm welcome to this amazing dynamite lady, Miss Sarah Yurman. All right, thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. I've had a chance to talk to a lot of you over the last couple of days and welcome you, but some of you I've missed because it's been so busy. So this is my welcome to all of you. And before I get started, I just want to say one thing, thanking Ramina and Sanaz for allowing me this opportunity to talk to all of you, but at the same time I have a complaint. When we had our meetings, what we're going to do through convention, I wanted to be the one to make all the announcements of the new stuff. And they said, no, you're the new kid on the block, and you get to talk about the things that are there now. So anyhow, because I'm familiar with those, I said, okay, fine, I'll go through with that. So let me start. Ramin talked about this amazing new gift certificate program that we are bringing on board. Although the actual amount is different and the program is different, how we do it and how we generate it and what we do with it does not change, okay? So, to start with, when you have a guest that you're putting them through the tour, and through the tour, and then they fill out the survey, how do you generate the gift certificate? You go to your back office, you go to product galleries, and then from there, as you can see in the down menu, it says My Gift Certificate. So all you have to do is click on that. Then you go to generate gift certificate code. You can generate one code at a time, or you can generate as many codes as you want at any given point. Of course, you only give one to a person. After you generate your codes, okay, you give it to the person. When they go ahead and make their first purchase, they will then use the gift certificate code. So in order for them to use it, they first of all obviously have to set up their VIP account, and we're going to talk about VIP accounts in a second. Okay, they set up the account, or you set it up for them. You give your prospect the actual code, and they do it themselves. The $300 gift certificate is good for 2 items. We've had a lot of issues in the past where you as a luxury consultant are not explaining to your clients some of the restrictions, so to speak. So we've had people trying to make, using the $200 gift certificate that we've had up till now, trying to use it to buy multiple items. It didn't work, and it's still not going to work. They can order 2 items that the total amount of the 2 items has to be the $500 or more. It cannot be 3 items, it cannot be 4 items, it can only be 2 items. If they want to buy more items, go ahead and shop, but that has to be over the $500, okay? So when they go ahead and put their order through, as you can see on the screen, on the very top left corner is the area where they actually put the GC code, okay? The other thing too, even though, let's say they only use the code and they only get the 2 item and it's even exactly $500, and with the new program that we have now, with the free shipping, there's no extra charges, right? However, there still has to be a valid credit card on file, even if there are no charges. We are an online business, and in order for anything to go through, your clients have to have a valid credit card on file. They can delete it after they shop, but in order for the order to go through, there has to be a valid credit card, even if there are no charges. Okay? Are we good with that? Excellent. Now, one of the things that was, I think the VIP program was introduced back in September, and it has been the most amazing, amazing thing. And so many people have taken advantages of it. So what are some of the benefits for your clients to sign up as a VIP account? First of all, the biggest is that they are able to shop for our wonderful designer items, okay? The other benefit, as far as the program itself is concerned, is the fact that they can keep track of all the orders that they have. It lists them, it tells them exactly when they purchased it, how much they spent, and what they bought. Just like we go into our back office to see our orders, they are able to do the exact same thing. It keeps track of all their orders. Another benefit is, of course, our our rebate program. Okay? Just like a lot of other companies, we offer an amazing rebate program. And also, in addition, your customers, exactly like us, they can put items on their wish list. And having put them on their wish list, you, as the LC, can go into their back office, see what their wish lists are. What a great opener for anybody to start talking about it. You can go and say, I see that you've put item number so-and-so on your wish list. Also keep in mind though, I've had so many people call me and say, I put this item on my wish list and now it's not available. It's a wonderful thing to have it on your wish list, but remember, we are growing, we are changing our items continuously. If you see something and you tell your clients, if they see something that they like, buy it now, because it may not be available 3 or 4 months from now. So that wish list gives you a great opener to talk to them about it and, push them, okay? So, how do you sign up a VIP customer? How many people here have already signed up VIP customers? Whoa, nice. So, you know how to do it, but for those of you that haven't had a chance, and because we're being broadcasted, live streamed, for all the consultants that are around the world, welcome. How do you sign up a VIP customer? There are 2 main ways to do it. You as a luxury consultant, if you want to give your customers that extra little service, you can do it for them, or they can do it themselves. Okay? So if you, as the consultant, want to do it for them, all you have to do is go into your own back office, go under My Team, add a member, and then it gives you the choice. Either add a member as a consultant or as a VIP customer. So it's the same way as you do if you're signing up another member. If they want to do it themselves, all they have to do is they can go onto our website. You have to provide them with your username. But you want to encourage that because then it goes through your account, obviously. Okay? All they have to do is go on the GWT website and then click on My Account, and then they put your username and fill out all their information, address, telephone number, all that. So, as you all know, we have 4 levels of VIPs. Anybody that signs a VIP customer automatically is a bronze. That's where you start. That's when they get their $15 off their first order, or they can save it up to later. They don't have to use it. It gives them the option whether they want to use it or they don't want to use it. Okay? So, as a bronze, they get their free account, they get their $15, and automatically, after they spend the first $100, they get 2% rebate right away. The only thing is that it's really after the first 85 because they get the $15, right? So from $100 right up to $4.99, they get 2%. They can use it to shop for Posh. They can use it to shop for Fairy. Okay? The rebate never expires. Next level is the silver. Once they've reached the $500, as soon as they hit the $500, they automatically start getting 4% rebate. And with 4% rebate, that goes all the way up to $999. So that's the next level. This is where, though, once they hit the silver, in order to keep that level of silver VIP customer level, they have to spend at least $500 over a year in order to keep that level. But who doesn't spend on clothes, on jewelry, on shoes, on purses, $500 over a year period? Gives them a long time to spend that $500, okay? The same applies for all from silver and up. Once they've reached that $999, the next level is the gold. And the gold, as soon as they reach $1,000 in purchases, they automatically get 6%. And the 6% goes all the way up to $4,999. And at that level, again, they have to spend the $500 over a period of a year. One thing, though, because people that reach that level, the only thing they cannot buy with a rebate is Fairy Mosh. Okay? They can use the rebate money to buy Posh, they can use it to buy Fairy, but no Fairy Mosh. The next level is our Platinum, and Platinum goes all from $5,000 to wherever. And at that point, once they've reached the $5,000, they get 10% rebate. Amazing. This is just a little picture of what is in their back office and what they can see. They can always go in the back and see how much they've spent, any of their information. In addition to that, just like we have our own IA program, we are also offering our customers a layaway program. A lot of people like to put a little bit of money away every month to save it. It's their own account. They can pay $35, $75, and $150 at the moment. And like Sana said before, maybe we'll allow them to do more, but at the moment it's just the same amounts that we do in IA. They can put layaway in their own account. And that, just the same as IA, it never expires. Okay? So far, so good? Okay, next thing is group shipping. One of our favorite subjects, especially mine. I have to tell you, before we introduced group shipping, we had so many consultants that said, can I and my brother buy our stuff together at the same time, and can you ship it together and all that? And we had to say no.
And myself and a lot of the other people in the product department kept going to Ramin and kept going to Sanaz, we got to do something, we got to do something, we got to do something about it. And finally last September, I think it was when we introduced this as well, Ramin said, okay, let's do it. Let's do the group shipping. And of course, just like Ramin explained before, every time we do something, it brings a whole new problems. Nothing that we can't handle, because we've handled everything so far, but we had to learn. So I think by now we've perfected it. We're getting into the mode of it and into the swing. And I have to say, the Nigerian people are so smart because they are the ones that take the most advantage of this group shipping. It is unbelievable how many group shippings we get on a daily basis from Nigeria. And it's working great for them. But again, like Ramin said, it's when they order 16 purses and 5 watches and so on, that brings on a whole other story of issues. But anyway, we deal with it. So, group shipping is so easy if we just follow the steps. Okay? So first of all, every group that wants to do group shipping, they have to elect one person as the organizer. Doesn't matter to us who it is, but there's got to be one, because that's the person that starts the whole thing going. They're the one that have to go in their back office to set up the code for the group. Okay? And the way they do it is they go into their back office, they go into product galleries, because everything starts over there, and they go into the group shipping. When they go into group shipping, we have 2 options. On the left side, on my right side over here, we have the group shipping for the LCs, and on the other side we have the home party group shipping. And I'll talk about the group shipping for the LCs first and then go to the other one. So they go to regular group shipping, and at this point they have to let us know how many people are going to be in the group. There is a maximum, because it all has to do with size, weight, and so forth. The maximum in any group is 5. The 5 includes the organizer. The organizer is 1 plus 4. Okay? The organizer then generates the code. They generate the code and they share that with the rest of the group. The group could be smaller, but the maximum is 5. They're the ones that generate the code. They're the ones that give it to all the other people that will be within this group. And for that reason, they're also the one that will pay for all the charges. So the charge for the shipping, depending on where you are, is the regular shipping charge. And then there's additional admin fee. The admin fee, I believe, because I don't look at the money, the admin fee is, if we take Nigeria, for example, is $45 per person. Okay? The reason for that is because there's still a lot of work to do. We have to put it together, we have to package it together, but the nice thing is that we package each order separately. When they when they open up the box, each order is in its own plastic bag. So they don't have to do any work at all. Okay? So they're responsible for, the organizer is responsible, and then they turn around to the rest of the group and split the cost between all of them. So they generate the code, they share it with everybody. Then the organizer always has to be the first one to put the order through. That's what gets the system going. If somebody else puts their order before the organizer does, it doesn't show the code. Even if they can't enter the code. So it's just a regular order. So it's really, really important when you go back to all the lovely countries that you came from, that you explain it to everybody. The organizer must put their order through first. That's number one. The other thing is that when they set up a code for 5 people, and they have 5 people, then each person can only put through 1 order. This has been another little thing that we've learned over the time, because sometimes the organizer, for example, will put an order, or one of the other people within the group, and they put the order through, and then they go in, they put a second order through, thinking that because it's their own name, it only counts for 1. Doesn't happen. Every time somebody orders something through that same code, it is a separate order. So we've had some difficulties with that, but I think by now people are understanding that. I said already that the organizer is the one that pays for all the shipping. All the orders are individually wrapped and boxed together. Now, the other thing we introduced, because some groups were lingering a little bit too long, so one other thing that we've done to kind of tweak the whole thing is that all orders must be completed within 72 hours. Okay? We've been a little lenient on the very first few when this came into effect, but now we are serious. 72 hours. If it doesn't happen, however many, let's say if the organizers set up 5 people to do the group and only 2 have ordered, 72 hours up, those 2 orders get shipped, and that's it. Okay? We can't take it back. Also, there's a little note here. It says, make sure that you enter the group shipping code, because, again, that's what puts it together with the group. So, it shows you there where you set up the group shipping code. Any questions? Good. Group shipping for customers. Again, this was set up to have the possibility of doing group shippings for home parties. So somebody does a home party, and let's say they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12 people at the home party that they want to put all the orders together and split the cost. Okay? That's what this is. It's group shipping for home parties. So what happens, one of you does a home party. After you finish the home party, you are the one that is going to do the actual orders for all your customers. However, the shipping cost gets divided between everybody. Okay? So when you go and set up the code for a home shopping, when you set up the home shopping group, you as the LC go into your back office and you set up the code. So it's exactly where we were before, okay? Except now you go on the other side and you do it through the home party group code. You generate the code, and at this point, even though there is not a maximum of number of people like we had on the LC side where it's up to 5, here there's no maximum. However, you still have to determine right off the bat how many people will be within this group, because then it takes the shipping charge and divides it between everybody. Okay? So step 1 is that you, to generate the code, you tell us how many people are involved in that group. Then you go in, and we always suggest that you, as the LC, do this because it's just an extra customer service. Your client is not interested to go on the computer and buy their own and whatever. You are interested in them buying this stuff, so all you're doing is you're buying it on their behalf. So the other thing we also suggest is that you do one at a time. So you set up one VIP customer and you take it all the way through to actually put their order through. Don't set up all your VIP customers at once and then go do all the orders, because by the time you get to the third and the fourth, you'll get mixed up because everybody's usernames and passwords and whatnot. So we suggest that you set up one VIP customer, you go put their order through. You set up the next one, you put their order through. And remember every time to put the code on every single order. So a little overview. After establishing how many people are included, you go ahead and you generate the code. You place all the orders on their VIP account. The shipping charges then gets divided between everybody. Now, a lot of people say to me, I want to give a discount to one customer or two customers out of the whole group. They may be your best friend, they may be your mother, and so forth. You have the capability of doing that when you are giving them the discount, okay? But keep in mind, every discount that you give, or also, number one, every discount, but also you have the capability of putting the code no ship. In other words, you are paying for the shipping, the person is not. Remember though, that shipping charge comes out of your account. Somebody's going to pay for it. So if you want to give it to them, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that. But that amount of money will come out of your account to complete the order. Okay? And that's it for me.